Get ready for a sports explosion. We've got massive matches and crucial contests lined up, starting with a Bundesliga showdown that has everything on the line. Bayer Leverkusen is hosting RB Leipzig in a game packed with drama. Leverkusen, fighting for European dreams, faces a Leipzig side on a tear, looking to solidify their Champions League spot. With key players like Robert Andrich and Jan Diamond in the spotlight, this clash is unmissable.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Then we're diving deep into the two. Bundesliga, where promotion is the ultimate prize. FC Schalke 4, leading the pack, clashes with Fortuna Düsseldorf, battling to avoid the drop. Can Myron Muslik's Schalke seal their return to the top flight in front of their home crowd, or will Alexander N's Düsseldorf pull off a Schalke victory? Get ready for an emotional roller coaster. But wait, there's more sports action as we look at the Chicago Cubs taking on the Diamondbacks. Nico Hoerner's status is uncertain, and the Cubs' bench strength is being tested. We're also keeping an eye on potential returns for Daniel Palancia and Dansby Swanson. Plus, catch the latest on the Chicago Bears stadium saga and their draft picks, and the Chicago Bulls offseason moves as they search for new leadership. And finally, SC Freiburg squares off against VfL Wolfsburg in another crucial Bundesliga fixture. Freiburg, aiming for European competition, faces a Wolfsburg side desperately fighting to avoid relegation. With Freiburg's strong home record and Wolfsburg's fight for survival, this game promises intense moments. Don't miss any of the action, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know. The Bundesliga clash between Bayer Leverkusen and RB Leipzig is set to ignite the pitch today, May 2, 2026, with a 17:30 kickoff. This crucial encounter at the Bay Arena sees two sides at opposite ends of the form spectrum, promising a sharp contest with significant implications for both their league standings and aspirations. Bayer Leverkusen, currently 6th in the table, have endured a challenging recent period, seeing their DFB Pokal ambitions extinguished by Bayern Munich and suffering a league defeat to Augsburg before a bounce-back victory against FC Köln. Captain Robert Andrich's World Cup aspirations hinge on strong performances in these final fixtures. The team will rely heavily on goalkeeper Mark Flecken, who earned rare praise for his display against Bayern. Meanwhile, RB Leipzig arrive in blistering form, boasting 5 consecutive Bundesliga wins. Marco Rose's side sits comfortably in 3rd place, firmly in the hunt for a Champions League spot. Youngster Jan Diamond continues to impress, attracting attention from top clubs. Despite defensive injury concerns, Leipzig's potent attack has been outstanding, evidenced by dominant wins over Hoffenheim and Eintracht Frankfurt. In the UK, the match will be broadcast on Sky Sports Mix, with live stream options available for Sky Sports subscribers. For those abroad or seeking to bypass geo-restrictions, a VPN service like ExpressVPN is recommended to ensure uninterrupted viewing. Both teams are grappling with injuries. Leverkusen are without C. Coffin, M. Terrier, M. Flecken, and L. Vasquez, while Leipzig's sideline players include E. Banzuzi, S. Suleiman, L. Zingerl, C. Lukeba, and V. Jebel. No suspensions are listed for either side, and probable lineups will be confirmed closer to kickoff. Leverkusen's recent form shows 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5, with their last outing a 1-2 away win at FC Köln. Leipzig, in contrast, have a perfect W5D0L0 record in their last 5 Bundesliga matches, including a resounding 5-0 victory over Hoffenheim. Historically, Bayer Leverkusen has had the upper hand in their last 5 head-to-head encounters, securing 3 wins to Leipzig's 1, with 1 draw. Their most recent meeting in December 2025 saw Leverkusen triumph 3-1. With RB Leipzig 3rd and Bayer Leverkusen 6th in the current Bundesliga standings, this match is not just about bragging rights, but also vital for securing European qualification and improving league positions. All eyes are on the two. Bundesliga this Saturday as title contenders FC Schalke 4 host a relegation-battling Fortuna Düsseldorf in a topspiel with massive implications at both ends of the table. Schalke, currently leading the pack under Myron Muslik, are on the cusp of promotion and could secure their return to the Bundesliga with a victory in front of their home crowd. Their recent dramatic 3-2 away win against second-placed Paderborn, where Dejan Ljubicic netted an 83rd-minute winner, has significantly boosted confidence and extended their league lead to 6 points. Coach Muslik remains focused, emphasizing a consistent routine and a dedicated approach to training. Meanwhile, Fortuna Düsseldorf find themselves in a precarious position, sitting 15th and just a point above the relegation zone. Under their third manager of the season, Alexander End, they've managed only one win in their last 6 games. However, a recent decisive 3-0 home victory against Dynamo Dresden, with goals from Cedric Itten, Emmanuel Ioha, and Luca Raymond, offers a glimmer of hope and a much-needed confidence boost. End acknowledges the underdog status, but insists every remaining fixture is crucial. Historically, Schalke won the reverse fixture 2-0, ending a winless streak against Düsseldorf stretching back to 2021. While Fortuna's last win in Gelsenkirchen was in 2019, they have a decent recent record on their visits, losing only once in their last 5. Schalke will be without several players including Emil Hodgland and Tomasz Kalas, though Edin Dzeko is expected to return. Fortuna see Valger Lundell and Christian Rasmussen back in training, with Anwar El Atsouzi a doubt. Expected lineups are Schalke in a 4-2-3-1 formation and Düsseldorf in a 4-3-2-1. In a significant Bundesliga clash, Bayer Leverkusen is set to host RB Leipzig on Saturday. Both clubs are currently positioned within the top half of the league standings, promising an intense and competitive matchup. This game is particularly noteworthy as it's being presented in partnership with Data Scribe, a company specializing in sports content generation. Data Scribe combines human expertise with advanced machine learning and pre-built content libraries to deliver personalized sports narratives for fans. The article also touches upon the Chicago Cubs' recent performance, including a nail-biting win against the Diamondbacks, a lineup change due to a Nico Hoerner injury, and discussions around the team's successful bench and pinch-hitting strategies. Furthermore, it delves into potential player returns for the Cubs and the competitive landscape of the NL Central. The report also briefly mentions the Chicago Bears' off-season activities, including rookie minicamp, draft prospects, stadium developments, and potential Week 1 opponents, alongside updates on the Chicago Bulls' organizational changes, draft prospects, and player movements. Finally, the piece touches on the Chicago Blackhawks' upcoming World Championship participation, potential trade targets, and recent statistical analyses of their goaltenders and player development. The Bundesliga season is heating up with only 3 matches remaining, and SC Freiburg, currently sitting 8th, are locked in a fierce battle for European qualification. With 43 points, they are level with Eintracht Frankfurt for a Conference League spot, though a less favorable goal differential currently puts them just outside. This crucial domestic fixture comes at a challenging time for Freiburg, who are navigating the demands of a first-ever major European semifinal. Their recent schedule, with matches played at a maximum of 4-day intervals, appears to be taking its toll, evidenced by 3 consecutive defeats across different competitions. A heartbreaking DFB Pokal semifinal exit occurred in the dying moments against VfB Stuttgart, followed by a heavy Bundesliga loss to Borussia Dortmund, and most recently, another last-minute setback in the first leg of their Europa League semifinal against SC Braga. Despite these recent struggles, historical data offers a glimmer of hope. Freiburg boasts an impressive record against Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga, having won 7 of their last 10 encounters, including all 3 of their most recent meetings by narrow 1-goal margins. Furthermore, Freiburg's counter-attacking prowess is notable, with more goals scored than Wolfsburg, albeit with fewer assists. At home, Freiburg has been formidable, securing 28 of their 43 points at the Europa Park Stadion, backed by a strong positive goal differential. In contrast, Wolfsburg has struggled on the road, accumulating a significantly negative away goal differential. Adding to Freiburg's defensive resilience, they are the only Bundesliga team to have avoided conceding a penalty this season, with goalkeeper Noah Adubalu facing just one attempt. Wolfsburg, on the other hand, has faced 11 penalties, conceding 3. Team news for Freiburg sees defender Max Rosenfelder out with a hamstring injury, expected back next week, while midfielders Patrick Osterhage and Daniel Kofi Kayere remain sidelined. Dari Scherhant is the sole goalscorer from the reverse fixture, expected in the projected starting XI. Meanwhile, VfL Wolfsburg, sitting second from the bottom, will avoid immediate relegation following recent results, but a significant effort is still required to secure their Bundesliga status. A surprise win against Freiburg, coupled with favorable results elsewhere, could see them take their relegation battle to the final day. The team is showing some recent form with 2 unbeaten matches and is aiming for consecutive clean sheets for the first time in over a year, a feat previously achieved against Freiburg and Hertha BSC in dominant fashion. Wolfsburg has faced a high volume of shots this season, with their goalkeeper Kamil Grabara making a league-leading number of saves, boasting a slightly better save percentage than Adubalu. However, Wolfsburg is hampered by significant team news, with captain Maximilian Arnold out for the season due to a groin injury. Several other key players, including Matthias Svanberg, Killian Fischer, Clayton Santos, Kevin Peards, and Jonas Wind, are also expected to miss the match. Defenders Rogerio and Jensen Seelt are doubtful, and midfielder Bence Dardai remains absent until next season.